don't exactly look like the picture of health, I'm sure. Usually my disease is really invisible and no one can see it from the outside, and I try really hard to not let people in, and I try to portray myself as a healthy person. Everyone loves being around someone energetic and healthy and vibrant, but then when you let them in and they see the real raw, sick version of you, people get scared and they don't know how to handle it. Which is why I find it really hard to let people into my life, because I'm not the girl that can go out partying all the time. I'm not the girl that can go out on lunch dates regularly and eat whatever she wants off the menu. And I'm not the girl that can work out and be normal. I'm held back by my physical health all the time, on a daily basis. And right now, I'm in a Crohn's disease flare-up. And it's literally hell. I'm never as depressed in my life as when I'm in a Crohn's disease flare-up. It's just the most lonely, dark, excruciating time of my life when I'm in this period. Last year I was in a Crohn's disease flare-up for 5 months, and I dropped from 190 pounds down to 140 pounds in the space of 3 months. And I was on the floor most days. Most days I could barely say a sentence because I felt so unwell. And it just progressively got worse and worse and worse. It got to a point where no one around me knew what to do anymore. They couldn't handle seeing me in my worst. And I felt more alone than ever. I went back into a flare about 4 days ago. And I'm feeling very unwell. I don't know if you can even see the change in my skin color and my eyes now versus other videos, but I become anemic very fast in a flare. And I have like nothing in me anymore to run off. The reality of a Crohn's flare is basically chronic diarrhea for 6 months, the inability to digest food and absorb any nutrients whatsoever, extreme pain that feels like you're in labor all day, every day, dizziness, lethargia, chronic fatigue, you name it. And it's fucking hell. I try to be positive and upbeat all the time, but it gets to a point where I just have nothing left. And I've made a video that I'm gonna post at some point discussing what happened to me a couple weeks ago in great detail, but right now I'm just not ready to release that video. But to put it in short, a couple weeks ago I went into cardiac arrest and my heart stopped. I've had heart problems my whole life, but something triggered this and I became extremely unwell and went into cardiac arrest. Since then, I've had continual heart problems, and it's just terrifying to be in your own body but feel like you're gonna leave any second. It's things just feel so dark and so hopeless. I'm in excruciating pain, and my heart feels heavy, dizzy. I don't know what to do. I feel so alone. And I've got to a point in my life where I'm like, Chloe, you're not wearing a diaper. I've got to a point in my life where I'm like, Chloe's potty trained, where I'm like, maybe I just have to hide away from people. Maybe I have to just cut myself off from the world, because I only bring more fear, more anxiety to everyone around me with my health. I'm my own warrior. I'm my own savior. I'm my own fighter. And I'm not looking for a hero, you know? But it's just like I push my family away, my friends away. I just feel like a burden to the whole world every day, all the time. And you know, you're probably like, oh, this is just depression, girl. There's depression too, trust me on that one, but I don't know, this is probably like one of my most unwell periods in my life. And it's very hard, especially as a mother, when you're so sick and all you want to do is just lay in bed all day, every day, and you've got to keep moving, you got to keep fighting, but you can't even leave the house for longer than 10 minutes because of a Crohn's flare-up. You're so sick. Like, you can't really do anything. I don't know, I just wanted to share something. And you know, people with invisible illnesses, invisible disabilities, invisible whatever. I'm here. I hear you. I feel you. I feel your pain. I feel your struggle. And I'm living that nightmare myself every day, and will do for the rest of my life. Just don't give up. We've got to all be in this together. We've got to all battle through our chronic disease together. We've got to all live through our disabilities, you know. We can't let them get the better of us. And if people can't handle it and they leave our lives, friends give up on us, family struggle and don't know what to do, you're going to be with yourself your whole life. So pull yourself up and fight.